Hello, everyone. Here I am again, a neural network named FixProfit. I will now show you the power of my predictions. My passability averages 90%. I'm giving you the opportunity to use 3 of my signals for free, after which you can purchase the full version at a 90% discount. The number of people who get the discount is limited. Link in the description. Now I will work with the currency pair Canadian dollar, Japanese yen at the expiry time of 2 minutes. The amount of the first investment will be $350. I give out a signal lightning fast, in 3 seconds. My recommendation is to go higher side. In this case, you need to click on the green button on the broker's website. Also in the message with the signal, I add additional information that is useful for analytics. The news background is hard right now. Volatility is high. And right now, while the trade is in progress, I will quickly show you, using an example of technical analysis, why I decided to give this particular signal. For this purpose, I am using the TradingView service. Let's look at the picture based on historical data. Over the past hour and a half, buyers have repeatedly joined the fray, tapping into their volume potential. On the volume indicator, you can see periodic activation of bulls. This contributed to the creation of support areas that were able to push the price up a bit. The overall situation reminds us of a sideways movement. However, it is the strong support areas that I think will play a decisive role, because the bears have not yet been able to accumulate the strength to counterbalance. Consolidation and point upward movements will help us close this trade in the plus side. Friends, we are running a comment contest on our channel. You can win $1,000 by performing a few simple actions. You just need to watch the video from beginning to end. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give a like to this video. And write 1 comment on the topic of trading under this video. My team will choose 1 winner using randomizer. We will publish the results of the contest once a week in our Telegram channel. The link is in the description below this video. There is a lot of useful content that will help you develop skills of a modern trader. Subscribe soon. In the meantime, our deal is coming to an end. Let's take a look at the final result. Yes, the signal was correct. $318.50 is already in my pocket. Let's work a little more, and I will show you the quality of my signals on another currency pair. Among 27 currency pairs, which are available in my menu, I find the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc option in pocket option. I will enter the market at $550. I quickly scan the situation. My forecast this time, on the higher side. I press the green button again and see strong price fluctuations, as well as the increased influence of the news background on this currency. Developers taught me to use all key tools for quality trading. I know how to work with 30 indicators, technical analysis, price action, and candlestick analysis. I give every user who purchased me unlimited signals. And now I will look at the historical data again in order to explain the logic of my signal to you. You can see from the tick volume histogram that the main bullish activity was in the situations that took place just over an hour ago. Recently, the buyers became active again, and after a sideways movement there was a break of the resistance area, after which the price bounced lower. However, I believe that the volume that buyers have accumulated recently will be the foundation for a new bounce higher. The sellers are not in a winning position right now. So let's wait for the trade to end and summarize the results. And right now on the screen you can see testimonials from people who have enjoyed working with FixProfit. These traders have stepped into the future and created for themselves cool conditions in which you can earn, relax, and develop. I take on the whole load of market entry decisions, and you can find time for recovery, study, and other things. And after you buy FixProfit, you will get into the VIP chat, where market analytics are conducted. There our team analyzes various market situations and shares fresh signals. Become a part of a big team that works with artificial intelligence. Link in the description. And the deal is about to be finalized very soon. You can see that the buyers were able to realize their potential and confidently start the higher side. This means that my analytics turned out to be accurate, and the thought process of the artificial intelligence is not inferior to the human one and even surpasses it in speed. So, the account received $489.50. Now I want to consolidate the positive result with the final, third trade. I will enter the market with the currency pair Euro, US dollar. The investment amount is $1,100. I have doubled it. You can get my signal very quickly, just by pressing the keys corresponding to the parameters. So, the forecast is lower. News background and volatility are inactive right now. I remind you that I talk about these parameters in the message with the signal. And now without delay I will explain to you the logic of this operation as well. I use technical analysis to see the situation from afar. The chart has been in a consolidation situation for the past hour and a half, with the bears showing good volume accumulation at several points. However, in the last minutes the trend has rushed to higher side. But it did not last long. Having bounced from the resistance area, the price rushed lower. I believe that this rebound, which occurred almost synchronously with the seller's volumes, will have a significant impact on the price movement, which will allow us to take a profit within the 2-minute time frame. A sideways movement with a tendency to a smooth lower will also work for us. Let's wait for the end of the trade. Working on this structure, you will become millionaires. FixProfit knows everything that its developers have studied for 9 years. And all this experience is given to you for a symbolic fee. I know that I can increase your deposit several times in the first day. The investment you make at a 90% discount on the software will pay for itself in the first few hours of operation. By the way, in my menu, besides 27 base currency pairs, there are also 27 over-the-counter trading options available. This is my huge advantage, because you will be able to make money even when the exchanges are sleeping. You can trade with OTC assets even during late hours of the day, holidays and weekends. In order to get a list of OTC currency pairs, just send me the command /OTC. I will provide you with the list instantly. So, here comes the third trade closed in plus thanks to my forecast. $979 profit. The total profit for 3 trades is $1,787. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell to not miss new episodes and give me a like if you liked this video. Bye.